Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be testing out Samurott in the Ultra League. This is, I do believe, a rank 4. Pretty amazing. I'm going to show you all the shinies we got. We're going to take a look at the performance in the Ultra League. This is the remix, so just a little heads up there. And it was crazy, all right? So before I did go live, my gacha was just catching all these PvP IV Oshawott. It was amazing. No shiny, like really good shiny IVs, but that's fine. I don't care. I did do one evolution of a shiny into Samurott with Hydro Cannon, so I could do a mirror trade down the line, my high CP, right? Otherwise, we're going to look. I can't stress it enough. It was insane. A little overwhelming as to how many of these PvP IVs ones I did get. Obviously you just go for the best one, but it hurts to get so many good ones and then have to transfer them. So what I'm going to do is hold on to it, because we have seen some of these starters get another community day. So I'm not going to throw them all away. I'm going to hold on to some. And yeah, we'll sure make it another community day, and they're going to be spawning in the wild again. But that doesn't mean I'm going to find some good ones, all right? So I'm just going to hold on to them. We're going to be pairing up Samurott with Roserade, Pidgeot, and Shadow Charizard. So I think one of the best Pokemon to pair up Samurott with in the Ultra League is going to be Roserade. You can take your choice for the quick move. You can have Poison Jab or you can have Bullet Seed. Both are going to be very interesting, but it's typing with its moves. You're going to need Weather Ball though, okay? That's something you do need. Leaf Storm is optional, but it is recommended. And then the third Pokemon also is just something that you're going to need to potentially cover your weakness of Grass, right? So we're looking pretty good here, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on how it performed. I'm just going to tell you right now while you take a look at these shinies. 24 in total, 23 Oshawotts, and then 1 Shuppet, right? Go plus most of them, including the Shuppet. So Samurott is good. I have really no complaints. In the Ultra League, it performs pretty nice. Now, it's not like some super god tier Pokemon or anything like that, but I wasn't disappointed by the performance with Fury Cutter, Hydro Cannon, and Mega Horn. I was playing a little scrubby, still need to get comfortable with it. Really cool Pokemon to look at when it attacks and pulls out that sword from its side that somehow magically becomes, like 4 feet long. But hey, I'll take it. But the performance was great. Yes, you should make one just for fun, because you can. It's not going to cost you XL, so you don't have to be a level 40, and it is a pretty solid water type Pokemon, seeing that there are not too many out there for the Ultra Remix, so this is going to be pretty good. Alright, with that said, let's stop my yapping and get into the commentary here. So we have this beginning of the battle here. This is what we were met with, and we're going to go ahead and just farm down. We did go for the Brave Bird. We lowered their attack so much, we're pretty comfortable, but our stats are all kinds of messed up, so we're going to go ahead and just swap immediately into that Galvantula with our Samurott. If you're thinking, what are you, crazy? No, not quite. We're still doing neutral damage with our water move. Our Fury Cutter is something you don't necessarily rely on for damage. It's all about that fast charge. And it's so nice because you're going to be able to get in those Hydro Cannons before they're able to finish that quick move of theirs, and just sneaking it in and potentially beating them to that charge move. And that's what you need a lot of times, sometimes, right? Anyways, they're going to be taking us out. I pretty much just wanted Samurott to just go in there and kind of wear it down, get some shields. Come in here with the Pidgeot, go for the Brave Bird, immediately swap into our Roserade. I mean, I didn't know what was in the back, so we just had to go on faith. All right. So we're met with a Nidoqueen here. This is fine. And Roserade just coming in clutch always. We're going to massively lower our attack after we do use this Leaf Storm here, but we're going to be able to quick move it down and take the win with the shield left, looking good. Let's see what we have going on for the next battles. And as we do go through these, I will discuss the Samurott and how it played its position and what it did well. All right, so we had a great league for a Heracross. I mean, that was fantastic. They could have Rock Blast, which is going to be doing some damage, but they're swapping into a Crobat. Now, if you're wondering why aren't you swapping, well, we're going to go ahead and go to the Feather Dance, get that off, and then we're going to swap into our Samurott here, because now we're going to just take a Shadow Ball like nothing. You'll see here in just a moment, because we did drop their attack by 2 stages, and that is a Shadow, by the way, too, so still doing extra damage here. We're absolutely going to let this go through. There's no need to shield it up. Shadow Ball, it's not really hurting us. If they want to use 2 shields, by all means, be my guest. And we'll go ahead and go to town. So they're going to let it go down. That's fine. Bringing in a Heracross here. And that counter is doing a lot of damage. So we're building up to a Hydro Cannon here. Missing a bubble. Still getting excellent. Let's get it. And we're landing it. They're holding on to that shield. Now, I still need to think about the Rock Blast. So We're going to bring in the Pidgeot, and they're instantly swapping into a Magnezone, and here we go. This is yet again another good situation for us. Now, the reason why Roserade is going to be such a good Pokemon to be paired up with Samurott is because of the moves and its typings. It's just perfect. All right, so we're going for that Weather Ball into that Steel and Electric typing, something Samurott doesn't necessarily want to see, right? Still going to do some good damage to it if we can land a Hydro Cannon. But anyway, we're going to go for the Weather Ball here, which is going to be just doing massive damage while we resist the electric moves. Bullet Seeding down. In comes a Heracross, and they give up, and we take the win here. Looking good. So Samurott is like a model after Samurai, right? I don't know if any of you listened to Lamb of God, but Omerta, oh boy, that's a good song there. All right, so we're matched up with a Escavalier. Now, funny enough, this is actually an annoying battle. Mega Horn is resisted, but it still does a lot of damage, right? Pidgeot is good, but sometimes it can't take a hit. So we're shielding up that first Mega Horn, feeling like a fool over here. Not necessarily because I shouldn't have, but because we're a flyer. It's kind of embarrassing. All right, so we've lowered the attack at this point. We're fine. We can just farm down. And then we'll go ahead and go for Feather Dance when they bring in that next Pokemon. Don't think they're getting to another charge. Okay. That would have been ridiculous. So they're bringing in a Machamp. Okay, that sounds fantastic. We're going to go ahead and throw this here and swap into our Samurott since we lowered their attack, and they have a Venusaur in the back. So we're going to go immediately for the Mega Horn here because, well, you know, neutral damage. All right, still doing some good amount there. Actually, I can't complain. That's not bad. We're letting this go through, and it will be taking us out, of course. Now, what do we do here? It's getting a little tricky because the Machamp has energy. The Venusaur can hit us with Sludge Bomb, which is still going to hurt. So I think our best bet is to let this go, but we're shielding it up. Oh, I guess we're just thinking about the Machamp, and it's not Shadow. Rock Slide is going to hurt, but it's not devastating. We have the Pidgeot. Can we catch? I think we may have to do that. So they're going for a Cross Chop. They're still holding on to that last shield of theirs. I can't go for Leaf Storm because I'll be in trouble with that lowered attack. I mean, I could and then swap, but that's probably not... There you go. That's what we wanted to do. Bring it in Pidgeot and we get energy. There you go. That's all we needed to happen. And now we're just going to be bringing in the Roserade. Go for the Leaf Storm and take the win here. That was a close call. All right. And we're taking the win. Now, Samurott obviously is not going to be pulling off all of the wins here, but it's going to be like one of those hero movies. At first, they may be unmotivated or they haven't found their full potential, but towards the end of that movie, you're going to see them become a badass, right? You want to. This is the moment you've been waiting for. All that action, their full potential power, beating up all the bad guys. That's what you're going to see with Samurott at the end. So just hold tight, get a snack. I got you covered. We're met with a Ferrothorn here, and you know it has Thunder, so we need to look out for that. We already shielded up the first one. We lowered their attack, so we don't need to shield up that next one. We're going to go straight for the Brave Bird here. Don't know if this was the best decision. I think it may be the downfall of this whole battle for me. They're bringing in a Nidoqueen. Our attack is severely, or our defense is severely dropping, but we're able to actually get to the Feather Dance. That's pretty huge. All right, and then we get one more quick move in before we do go down. We are down to shield, swapping into a Umbreon as soon as we do bring in Samurott here. Now, Dazzling Gleam, it could have had Dazzling Gleam, right? Roserade? It has so many good moves. I think it could have that, yeah. But we don't have it, so we're just going to go for Leaf Storm here. I mean, that's the best bet. They have 2 shields still, and I'm thinking, yeah, I probably lost. It's Nidoqueen. You don't mess with the Queen. See, the thing about it is, oh yeah, you're a water type. That's nice. I'm poison. I'm going to keep lowering your defense and just poison jab you down, and then poison fang you, poison jab, and poison fang until you're out. All right, that's the problem with it. So we're going to let this first one go through, calling it okay. So they lowered our defense, and we're just going to take more and more damage from here on out. Here's the first Hydro Cannon, and we need to get to one more. Can we do it? I don't know. We let this go through, and they have another Pokemon, right? So it's not... We have Mega Horn, but we're losing our health. They're bringing down our defense quite fast here, and at this point, there's nothing we can do. All right, so we go for the Hydro Cannon, which is going to take out the Nidoqueen, but then in comes the Umbreon with energy, and it's already going to be able to take us out, and we lose that battle. Good game. Moving it on to our next one here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We're met with the Samurott, the Pokemon that we're showcasing here, so let's see what happens. As a matter of fact, this one did give me some trouble. They tricked me up. So they just kept going Hydro Cannon here, where I thought they may have had a Blizzard and or Mega Horn, right, as anybody would before their secondary move. Haven't seen anybody rocking Razor Shell. Not that it's horrible, but I don't think it just really has a place quite yet, or where anybody's too comfortable kind of running a triple water moveset, so, or at least a double charge water. All right, so we're lowering all that, and we're getting shields left and right. We got both of them, so I'm comfortable just letting the Pidgeot go down, holding on to 2 shields here. And as much as I want to go in with Roserade, we're going to have to hit the Leaf Storm, and I don't want to really retreat, so we're just going to bring in our own Samurott here, thinking that they're going for a Mega Horn. I don't know why I shielded this up. Did we not just lower their attack? I mean, why would I shield that up? Even a Mega Horn. So we're wasting a shield there. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but scrubby play, as I said in the beginning. It's a long day. Just wasn't not in the mood to battle. It was just after yesterday and then now today for grinding. I want to rest, man. I just want to sit down and just watch some X-Files or something. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the Leaf Storm, and yeah, I mean, we're just gonna do as much damage as we can here to this one of the tankiest Pokemon in the Ultra League. But we're putting in the work here. 2 Leaf Storms, still not enough with Stab, okay. Yowzers. So we're just going to let it go. We do have that 1 shield. Bring it in the Samurott. We need to farm this thing down. All right. And go for the Hydro Cannon. I don't think we needed a farm down, but there was no need to hit a charge move. Actually, yeah, we kind of did need to farm down. Never mind. We shield this up. Go for another Hydra. Now, the problem with this matchup with the Samurott versus a Charm user, it's not just Sylveon, it's any Charm user. Or Fairy type, I should say, is your Fury Cutter is doing absolutely nothing while they're just ripping and tearing into you with that Charm. It's very sad. Next battle, we're met with a Magnezone. Could it get any better than this? They're going to be swapping into a Glade. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Pidgeot here, and we're on easy street. Rock, paper, scissors, folks. Rock, paper, scissors. So, all right, so getting off this Feather Dance so we don't get KO'd by close combat here. Yeah, we're flying, but we're also normal, and it's going to hurt. So letting it go. Great, and... all right, taking them out. Not too close, but pretty close. And they're going to be bringing in that Magnezone. Unfortunately, not able to get off the Feather Dance. But we are low enough for them to not farm too much. Bringing in the Roserade. Now, they can hit us with all that steel, which, you know, it's going to add up. They can lower our attack, but those Weather Balls really hurt. Magnezone is pretty squishy, especially to its weaknesses here. All right, and Roserade's attack is no joke. There's a reason why it's one of the top poison-typed attackers. All right, so we're going to see a Wild Charge, retreat. We're shielding up just to, you know, give ourselves a little bit of cushion space here. So we're going to go for our Leaf Storm and do as much damage as we can. I think I just stay here. And I just let this go, too. Yeah, I mean, it's a Weather Ball, so, I mean, Samurott really didn't do anything, did it? It's just hanging out in the back like, hey, oh, never mind. I bring it in just to have a little fun here. I mean, we did lower our attack, so I think that's, yeah, I think that makes sense. And basically what's going to happen here, it doesn't matter even if they have 2 wild charges, they're just, yeah, they're going to throw one, and then they'll throw another one in a second here, but we have a shield, and they can't get to a third. They're going to go for a Mirror Shot, though, and we should be able to get to a Weather Ball. And GG's, taking the win. All right, yeah, we had a good lead, but, you know, trying to showcase it, so let's see what we can do. Roserade, that's what we're talking about here, huh? Thing's amazing. All right, into the next one. You'll see Charizard in a bit. Let's see. Nope, still Pidgeot. They're going to be swapping into a Glade. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Pidgeot here and do that same thing. But this time we were a little bit slow to swap. So they're going to be able to get out that close combat. We are going to shield that up for sure. Yeah, why not go for the Brave Bird? Because they could shield it up and then just farm us down. So we're going to go Feather Dance while missing Bubbles. Still KO. And they're going to be bringing in that Gyarados. We're going to go ahead and go for another Feather Dance here to lower the attack, to just prime it and get it ready for the next Pokemon, which is going to be, actually, I don't know. I think we come in here with Samurott, actually. I don't quite remember. But we are lowering their attack by 4 stages, so we're good to go, letting them farm us down. I could have swapped into Roserade and start building up. They got a Crobat, so yeah, good thing I didn't, because we would have been locked with that thing. That's something a Roserade does not want to see. We do have Weather Ball, but still, it's not good. Bringing in the Samurott, shieldless opponent. We're going to start hitting these Hydro Cannons like crazy here. And holding on to our last shield. And I think we may shield this up just for good measure. Build up a little bit of extra energy. Go for the Hydro Cannon, take it out. Our defense has been dropped by 1 stage. In comes the Gyarados. They're going to go ahead and throw. Hopefully it's a crunch. Take us out. All right. Bring in Roserade, just hit the Leaf Storm. We take the win here. Looking good. That Roserade really pulling the team together, right? It's amazing. The Pidgeot's putting in work too, lowering that attack. Really nice. And then the Samurott just coming in, fast charging that Hydro Cannon and just putting in work as well. We're met with an Ampharos. All right, we love this. Unless they go for a Dragon Pulse, but that was way too quick, so we're going to absolutely let this go through. And we're just sitting over here at Charge City, Going to finally go ahead and throw this. We don't want to lower our attack in case they shield this up, letting it go. That's fine. That's okay. We just got to make sure we are paying attention to what they're at here. We are going to shield up the next charge move regardless if it is going to be Thunder Punch or not, because it is starting to add up. I know we do resist it, but if you get low enough, it's not going to be good for you. So we are going to go ahead and just shield this up, get to another Weather Ball, and take them out here. We just charge so fast with Bullet Seed. You know, Poison Jab's going to be great, but man, oh man, that Bullet Seed is amazing. So they have a Samurott back there. No wonder they shielded up, 2 times. So we're going to go ahead and go for this and take that out. Sorry, Samurott, the showcase. And Venusaur instantly swap into a Charizard. Oh, there's the Charizard. And they said, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Into the next battle, what are we going to be met with? Is Steelix. All right, we love it. We love it. We love it. Now, I do something really wacky. It's going to be towards the end of the battle, you'll see here. So this is a great situation, obviously. We're going to let that go through. Their damage is really adding up. I thought they might shield this up, so I kind of felt a little foolish going for it right away. Maybe should have just kept going Weather Ball. We swap into Charizard to start farming up. They bring in a Lapras. This is fine. This is fine. No problem. Sure, we can't take a Surf, but we still have a bunch of energy, and we're looking good. We got a Roserade and a Samurott in the back. I mean, everything is going to be good up against Steelix. The question is, what do you have in the back, my friend? So we're going for Blast Burn. They're shielding it up. We're going for another Blast Burn, and of course, they're going to be shielding it up. All right. And if I go... Oh, no, never mind. I thought they shielded that one up. I guess my memory is escaping me. Oh, we're going to go ahead and let it go down. Still 1-to-1 shield here. We're going to go ahead and bring in Roserade to farm down. Now, here's where I mess up. I wouldn't say messed up, but I didn't... I just went for the Leaf Storm. I could have went Weather Ball and saved so much energy. Instantly swapping, got a Nidoqueen in the back here. And I knew I was going to win this, but at the same time I was thinking, wow, if there's a little hiccup, I would have sure loved to have that extra Weather Ball ready to go on Roserade to go in there and do a good, I don't know, 20% damage or so. But that's not the case now, so we got to rely on our good old Samurott. So like I said, towards the end of this video is where it's going to be shining. And here you go. Fast charge. Just watch this thing. How fast it can get to Hydro Cannon. It is not a Swampert. It is not a Swampert, but it sure is pretty stinking good. And it's got its own little deal going on. One being, it's not going to be so weak to grass like Swampert is, being ground and water. All right, so that's kind of the little downfall of it, which it needs that because it's a little bit OP with the way it is. Anyways, next battle, we're met with a... I was blanking out this Excadrill's name. So this is good. They're really farming up here. And I do believe we'll shield this up and get baited with the rock side. That's fine. We still want to shield. And now we'll get a shield out of them. And we do not want to... All right, never mind. They're letting it go down. Calling everything incorrectly. Bringing in a Blaziken. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Charizard here. And they swap into a Sylveon. I mean, that's the only thing they have left. So that's all they can really do here. But the Charm is still digging in. So, yeah, still doing a lot of damage. And we're going to Blast Burns again. I'm not going to do baits right now. Let it this. Oh, wow. We let that go through. Interesting. Because we do have Roserade still. Right. Okay. So bringing in Roserade. Farming up a little extra. But being careful of them getting to another side shot. Going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball here. And it is not KOing. I didn't think it would. But I thought I'd do a little bit more damage. We're going to go ahead and go for another one here. Great. Going in with Samurott as soon as we take it out. And already at Hydro Cannon. Do you see that? You could use Waterfall. You go for it. All right. You tell me how it works. I'm not saying it's bad. I just prefer this fast charging here. Going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon. Now, if we did have Waterfall, that Blaziken would probably almost be out of here. Right. But anyways, that's going to be the showcase. I enjoy it. It's a good Pokemon. And it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be initially. Well, there you go. Definitely worth making in the Ultra League. We'll talk about Great League another time. Thank you for watching and take care.